What up, y'all? Hey, what up? Hey. I don't know why I got that energy, but look, man, we back with it. I got a little update. Hold up. Actually, let me get a little wipe down. All right, y'all. We back with it. All right, so shout out to somebody. I'm not going to say it just yet because this isn't the video for that, but shout out to somebody. I'll say it in the video that I actually have dedicated for this case. But shout out to that person. But until then, we talking about the Pixel 6 though. I'm giving y'all my update. Actually, let's go ahead and take it out the case. Just so y'all can see the seafoam glory. Yeah. I'm giving y'all my update though, man. I've had it for a couple of weeks now. Been using it. Been loving it, man. Been loving it. Just going to get that up out the way. But you know it ain't been peaches and cream with the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro. There's been some issues, to say the least. And by issues, not that big a deal, really. Like, there's just stuff we had to talk about. In this video, I want to talk about how it's holding up. After the update for the fingerprint sensor, we know that came out already. And just my overall experience so far. How's everything been? So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, y'all, so if y'all ain't did it yet, I don't really do this often. I'm going to start doing it, though, because I just feel like a lot of y'all just need a little bit of a reminder. This your man, Wayne Train. I would appreciate if y'all just hit a like, subscribe, share, do it up for your boy. I'm trying to get this stuff out to y'all, so I appreciate if y'all just show some love back in that way. If I'm giving y'all what y'all need, definitely hit that subscribe button. But anyway, we got the Pixel 6 right here, man. Pixel 6. I went with the Pixel 6 for, like I said, a number of reasons in my other video. I put that up at the top if you guys want to see that. But in this one, we talking about my after a couple weeks kind of update video. So far, the phone has been amazing, to say the least. Let's just start with the overall usage. The UI on this thing, everything's been running smooth. Tensor chip, I haven't had really any issues with it. That was probably one of the things that I was worried about the most, was the tensor chip. Wondering if it was going to be able to match the performance of a Snapdragon chip that we've been used to for so long. And honestly, it's really hasn't shown me any hiccups, like, at all. I know a lot of people were actually complaining about system UI crashes and different stuff. Me, I fortunately have not, experienced any of that. I had one crash of the YouTube Studio app back when that whole thing was going on, but I think they updated the app since, and everything's been pretty solid there. Another issue I was having before was sluggish performance with the Twitter app. I don't know if that was just to do due in part to the refresh rate and whatnot, but I don't know if it got fixed in this update or if it was Twitter that fixed it, but it's not too bad now. It's still a little sluggish. There are certain apps that don't necessarily work well with the 90 hertz or whatever, but that'll come. I'm not really mad at that, and it's definitely better than what it was when I first got it. It was just really choppy, but now Twitter's a big it's always updating, so constant information. I don't expect that thing to be fluid all the way through and through. Even on my iPhone, I get a little bit of sluggish performance as well. But all in all, though, the 90 hertz, everything on the display has been great. Now, I know in my other video that I'll post up here at the top about the 90 hertz and the 60 hertz thing with the little flicker, I've been using just straight up forced 90 hertz, and that's been my fix for so far. I'm hoping that when they decide to do their whole big update that they promised, or did they technically promise it? I don't really know. It was rumored. I seen it. They said it was supposed to be a big December patch. So if that does happen, I'm expecting, I'm hoping that display issue does, get fixed in there. But until then, I'm just going to rock out force 90 hertz. And with that being said, let's go kind of into the daily performance. With it being forced on 90 hertz, the battery life has been pretty good. it's not as good as the iPhone. All right, let's just get that out the way. It's not as good as the iPhone. It's not as good as the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Stop it. All right, look, I understand a lot of people out here talking about the 13 Pro Max ain't doing what it's supposed to do. That's why it's getting so good a battery life. That's whatever. It's killing the battery life. And that's the best phone battery that we got out right now that I've used. This Pixel 6 though, it's been good. It's been really good. It's been able to get me through my day. When I use it heavy, like it does give me a little bit of like worry because I always I'm thinking I've been spoiled with this 13 Pro Max that when this doesn't perform as well, like I'm like, dang, like that could have been better, but it's not that. The 13 Pro Max is just so good that this is still good, by most phone standards. And for this to be the lesser model and the 6 and still have pretty good battery life like this, I'm not mad at it. So big ups to Google for that. And the 90 hertz really isn't like, if I turned that off and went 60 hertz or did adaptive, I bet I could get better battery life, but I'm keeping it on and this is what I've been used to. So I'm pretty happy with it. Another area I didn't really talk about it much. I didn't put it on Twitter. I think I put it on Twitter once actually, but I was experiencing an issue where whenever I would film with the Pixel 6, when I switched between lenses, it was really choppy, like super choppy, like going between the wide angle and the standard lens. Like it looked terrible, okay? Now, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was an update, if that little update had another patch in it or what, or if there was another update that I just didn't know about, but it's not as choppy anymore. So I like being able to go from one lens to another and just fixing that, making that more smooth. Better experience for me. I'm really happy with it. So that's one thing that got fixed as well. And lastly, let's get into the one thing that everybody was talking about, that fingerprint scanner. Now, for a lot of people, the fingerprint scanner is pretty much fixed all the way through and through. And a lot of people are saying that, the consistency is like top notch now, or at least very good now. Like it's not to the point where it's like it makes you want to throw the phone, but it's working now. Now, for me, I would say where I was like probably 50-50 percentage wise, I'm up to probably 85-90 maybe, depending on the time of day. And I'm for real, it like literally depends on the time of day. Like I'm sitting here right now at my computer talking to y'all, and like I can't get this thing to miss. Like I can't get it. Well, I just got it to miss. I like, for the most part, this thing just never misses when I'm like in a controlled, relaxed setting. Now I don't know, it's because like when I'm at work, a little bit of debris, whatever, I still try to clean my fingers off, clean the screen off. And for whatever reason during the day, it just doesn't work well. I don't know. So, and this is a hunch. I think I heard somebody say this before, but I'm not sure if this is the case with the Pixel 6. Maybe the light, the daylight, when it's on the screen, shined on, maybe that's actually kind of messing with the accuracy or whatever. At night, it's snappy, like, and it don't miss. Like I cannot look. I'm not looking with it. Hold up. All right, there we go. Like, it's just like, I don't know. Like, let me see if I can get it on camera for y'all. Like, look. Oh, I thought that was like, okay. Bow. I get that. Okay. And I'm at an odd angle, so it's like I shouldn't even be hitting these. If I tried this in the daytime, no go. Like it's gonna give me problems. And this is after the update. So again, I'm not mad at this. Like, this isn't something that I'm like, you know, throw your phone away. I'm not suggesting the Pixel 6 because of that. I'm not doing that. Like, that's just over the top. I'm just trying to see if that's the reason why. I feel like that's probably what's affecting it, because I literally have different performance depending on the day. Now, I don't know if that's the case with anybody else. I haven't really seen a lot of people talk about that specifically, so we'll see though. So all in all though, like I said, the Pixel 6 is a go. All right, the Pixel 6 is a go. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna actually do a dedicated review, because I'll be honest, there's two things I don't like. I don't really like doing unboxings, and I don't really like doing like full reviews, because like I like to hold on to my phones, and like a review for a lot of people usually is like the last that you see of that device. I want to kind of cover this thing just sparingly whenever I get a chance, and then just pop a video out on it, and then there we go. Because after I'm done with this and some more Pixel videos, we revisiting something else. You know, Birdman hand rub with it. we revisiting something else. So, you know, and I can't wait to get back into that. So this is just kind of like, you know, if you made it this far, you know what's gonna come, you know, and I appreciate you guys staying this long if you did. But that's the Pixel 6. I definitely suggest it. I definitely recommend it. $599. I think Black Friday deals right now, you probably get like 50 bucks off, maybe even 100 by the time Black Friday actually hits. I don't know, but there are actually some deals on this thing, surprisingly, for a phone that just came out. So with that being said, it's your man Wayne Train. Like I said earlier, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, do that share thing for your boy. Hit me up on Twitter, because I've actually been more active on Twitter than I ever have been, and I'm loving it. Twitter is fun. If you want to chop it up, we can get a little bit more of an unfiltered me. Twitter is a space to see me at. And yeah, it's your man Wayne Train. I'm out.